Hey guys, we're back, and I've got a few fruits to introduce you to. I want to go ahead and get through these real quick. This is going to be another citrus tasting. Let's take a look at what we got here. These two are Clem yuz 2-2s. Okay, I got two Clem yuz 2-2s. I used to grow 3-3, but those were pretty terrible. But some people grow them and say they're okay, but I really prefer the 2-2s better. So we'll look at these. And we have what I'm calling a 3-degree Changsha. This Changsha survived like our polar or Arctic vortex or whatever you want to call it, the really cold event that we had, and I left it out in a pot. It's a Changsha seedling that fruited, but we'll go into more detail about that in a minute. This one is a bumper. This is a Changsat. It's a hybrid Changsha times Satsuma. And we've got a Nuclem. Now, not a lot has been talked about Nuclem. I think it's a really good fruit. We'll talk about that too. And this big old giant thing is a Citrumelo times Changsha. So the last couple of taste testings I've showed you of the hardy fruit were all kind of like yellow fruited hardy citrus, and these are all kind of oranges. So I think we'll start from what's like I normally do, is go from most tart to least. So I guess we'll start with this Changsha the Citrumelo times Changsha. It does make a nice pretty fruit. It kind of looks like a really super wrinkly grapefruit. And let me see if I can give you a close-up of the rind here. So that's kind of what it looks like here. The bottom has it almost looks like an ichang at the bottom a little bit, or yuzu or something, but it's got kind of a neck to it, kind of wrinkly neck there. And we're gonna go ahead and open it. Oh, I forgot my knife. 1 second. Okay, so I got my knife. Here we go. We'll do a cross section of it. It kind of like when I see people cut citrus and they cut it lengthwise, it seems to I don't know, bother me, because I feel like you're cutting it wrong if you're cutting a citrus. Anyway, so here we go. Got it open. Oh, it looks real pretty inside. In person, it looks like an orange. So it smells all right. I don't smell any skunkiness to it. The last couple of times I've tried it, it was just really sour. But my tree's a little more mature now, and actually this is pretty late in the season. It's already January, so I've been able to let it sit on the tree for a good while. We'll get a Brix test on it. Pretty juicy. Not a ton of seeds. All right, so this is 12 Brix. So you can guess that it may be pretty tart. We'll get a little section out of it. It smells pretty good. So it's pretty sour, but there's no real off flavors to it. It tastes like, you can either say it tastes like a sour clementine type fruit or a sweetish type lemon. Now this would make a good juice without all the kind of weird off flavors. So this one's actually kind of promising. So big fruit, not a super ton of seeds. But there are some seeds in there. They're not too bad. So this is definitely an improvement from a regular Citrumelo. So yeah, one to look out for. Actually, I don't know who's going to have one besides me, but yeah, I should start propagating it. So that is the Citrumelo. Well, let me give you a look at the inside here. All right, guys. So next we're gonna look at the Clem yuz 2-2. It's also called a 10-degree tangerine, and these are supposed to be pretty hardy. I did lose mine when we got really cold, like super cold, like around 3 or so. But it's worth grafting back out, and I do have it grafted back out. Let me just show you the fruit. This is actually a decent sized fruit. It looks just like a regular kind of clementine mandarin type fruit. This one I actually kind of want to peel open. We'll do that because I know these are like, this is like a zipper peel fruit. So you can actually just kind of pull it open like this. See how loose the skin is there? It is real late in the season, so this may be a little bit not at its prime. We'll go ahead and get a bricks test on it. I'll just kind of slice into this here. You can look at the fruit, the actual pulp on it right here. Couple of seeds. Smells really nice, just like a regular citrus. Let's get the bricks on this bad boy. So the 2-2, 10-degree tangerine. Oh, this one's at 10. Interesting. I thought the Changsha, or the Citrumelo time Changsha would be less than this one, so we'll try it. So there it is. That's good too. This tastes like a really super tart tangerine, but really soft flesh. And these I actually like eating these like as almost like a dessert fruit. You don't need to juice them or anything. You can eat them like this. So this is a really decent fruit. That's a 2-2. It's got the kind of zipper peel. I'd say it's hardy to around like 6 degrees or something like that. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. This is also a 2-2. Let's try the 3-degree Changsha. This has been holding on my tree for a long time. It's got a real deep, kind of almost reddish kind of look to it. Deep orange color. That may not be captured in the video. Just about the same size as the 2-2. But this is a regular Changsha, but this one is just a little bit notable because it survived in a pot, frozen solid, and going all the way down to around 3 degrees, and then next year it just came back came back to life. So also with this, I'll just kind of pop it open. I am surprised. I thought this was going to be real dry inside, but this actually seems to still have a lot of juice to it. Zipper peel. You can see how that's opening. It's got its real loose skin. Changshas are notorious for having tons of seeds in them. They're known for looking really great as far as fruit to eat, but have tons of seed and being really like bland or insipid tasting. So let's go ahead and I'll just kind of cut this open, this section, so we can look at inside. I feel seeds all in the way. Okay. So that's what it looks like inside. Larger vesicles than the 2-2. And we'll take a look here. It still has, it seems to have a lot of juice still, but it is, looks like it's starting to get a little ricey, the flesh, so. Let me not mix up my 2-2 seeds with my Changsha seeds. As one of the things though is when you're collecting seeds, you have to be really careful as far as not mixing them up. That way, you know, if you, for some reason, something's coming up and it's not looking like what it's supposed to be, you have to make sure it's a real hybrid versus a seed mix-up. Okay, so we're gonna clean. Well, I cleaned off my refractometer. We're going to squeeze some juice on here. Wow. Okay, so this is 15. This Changsha is at 15, so way more higher bricks, but let's see how it tastes. It's funny how the bricks doesn't always indicate how sour or sweet something's going to taste. Let's get all these numerous seeds out of the way. And there's actually another one way in here, way deep in there. Can get it out. There we go. Let's give it a try. Well, of course, it's going to be way milder than either the Citrumelo that times Changsha and then the 2-2. But it is good. It is not insipid. It's kind of hard to kind of downshift from something so strong and acid to something a little more mild like this and not mistake it for being insipid, but there is flavor in this. Sometimes they can be really insipid, like I mentioned. Sometimes they can have kind of a skunky flavor. Sometimes they can be just dry. This one's okay. It's good. If you can get past the seeds, this will at least be something in your yard that would be have some sweet to it. And pretty color. And hopefully hardy enough to kind of grow out there. Of course, it'd be more hardy on Poncirus trifoliate rootstock. So there's that one. Let's keep moving along. Get all the seeds out of the way. Not mix them up. Okay guys, next we're going to look at the bumper. This is the Changsha. This is a hybrid, and this also should be pretty much like a zipper peel. Let's go ahead and let me show it to you. Looks like a typical kind of tangerine or satsuma. We'll go ahead and get it open. Nice, refreshing tangerine-y scent to it. A lot of people bought these when they first came out. Like this series of citrus, the bumper, the orange frost, there's a few of them, but and a lot of them didn't perform like they were reported to, as far as being hardy and all. A lot of people have even found that they were less hardy than Satsuma somehow. My experience so far with it being grafted up has been pretty good. Now look at that. This has got a really nice. The quality here is much improved from Changsha and the other citrus we just kind of looked at. And look, there's no seed, which is a real positive. I mean, that just looks almost like candy or something. It's so juicy looking. Let's go ahead and get the bricks on it. Juicy. Beautiful orange. Look, I don't know if you can tell that. See that little droplet right there? It's like pretty orange. This one is 16. So just about the same as the 3 degree Changsha. 1 degree more, maybe that's going to make a bit of a difference. And well, it's a little juicy, so I like that. One little seed hiding in there. Way more complex flavor. It's got the sweet and the tang in there. Nice tangerine-y flavor. Sometimes satsumas can be kind of bland. But this has multiple kind of notes of tang and citrus and clementine, like kind of taste to it. The Changsha, the 3 degree, was kind of one note, but still good. Yeah, this one's really good. Also, so this is something you can just kind of open up, eat out of hand. And we'll go ahead and move on. Try not to make this video super long. The last one we're going to look at is the Nuclem. Nuclem is a little known, I guess, clementine type fruit. I don't exactly know the origins of this tree. It's this fruit or tree. It's produces a little kind of fruit about this. This is about the normal size, maybe a little bit bigger. It's like normally just a little bigger than a kishu. But I used to have a really huge tree before I started posting on YouTube. It was almost to the second story of my house here, and I loved this tree. It produced tons of fruit. Let's go ahead and give you a closer look at it. I'm sure I've mentioned it before. Nuclem. Woodlanders used to sell this. I don't know if they have it anymore. Sometimes they periodically sell things. Let's go ahead and open it up. This is also a zipper type fruit. Has an interesting scent to the rind. It looks similar to the others as far as when I open it. Like it looks similar to the bumper. So far, maybe not quite as deep as a orangey color to it. Same kind of feel, same pretty similar scent. It almost has a little bit like of a Changsha scent to it. Let me get the refractometer ready. Let's take a segment. We'll cut it open. Very pretty. We'll take a look at it. Nice and juicy looking. I don't see a seed in here. This seed is from the bumper. Let's not mix that up. I almost mixed that up. So let's go ahead and get a bricks test. All three, actually all of these citrus have had agreeable scents. This one is 16. It's interesting. We're going like, was it the other one 16 too? But anyway, we'll try it out. This is like a bumper, but less tang, more mellow, I would say it's like a smooth kind of flavor to it. Easy, kind of like easy on the tongue. Doesn't like kind of, there's no sharp taste to it, even though the bumper has a good balance of sharp and sweet. This one has more of just like a smooth kind of like easy to eat kind of flavor to it. So let me try it again. It's very unique. Has a unique flavor to it. It does have, it's sweet, a little less of the tart and the tang to it. So it's more of like a little smooth flavor. It's actually a real pretty tree when you grow them also. It's got like kind of willowy leaves. But all right, guys, I don't want to drag it on anymore. That should be it for this time. Just a real quick recap. We have the Nuclem, the bumper we talked about, the 3 Degree Changsha, the 2-2, and this real pretty looking clementine. I keep saying clementine, but it's Citrumelo times Changsha. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it. Thanks for joining me. Talk to you again soon.